as well as others who are working to make a difference in the fight to end adult marijuana prohibition. In this segment we call Grassroots Activism.
Welcome back, everyone. Half past the hour, and we welcome back to the show Justin Rivera from the Medical Cannabis Bilingual Show. Justin, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing, Russ? Good to be back.
It's good to have you back. And again, for folks that haven't followed the show, we tried to have an interview a few days ago, but were beset by technical difficulties. So I do thank you so much again for coming back here and trying to make a second go at it.
No problem.
Okay, so we wanted to make this partially also as an outreach to the Latino community. So since you're with the Medical Cannabis Bilingual Show, we're going to do this interview bilingually in Inglés y Español. Sound good?
Me parece perfecto.
All right. And por favor, perdone mi español terrible.
No hay problema. We'll try to understand you.
Okay. Tell us about the Medical Cannabis Bilingual Show. Cuéntanos sobre el Cannabis Médica Bilingual Show.
Basically, it's a show talking about medical cannabis, its uses and medical benefits for patients all over Mexico, United States, everywhere. We're trying to focus on getting, educating the people out there on what they can do as patients to help, keep the legalization of marijuana.
¿Y español, por favor?
Y en español somos un programa dedicado a la educación de marihuana y su uso medicinal para todos los pacientes latinos en la comunidad. Estamos tratando de educarlos a ellos para que ellos puedan salir a la comunidad y poder apoyar las reformas y poder a que la marihuana pueda ser legal y puedan usarla abiertamente.
How did you learn about medical marijuana? ¿Cómo se enteró acerca de la marihuana médica?
Well, I'm a patient myself, and basically, I suffered from back pains. I suffered from I had a car accident, a motorcycle accident that left me kind of messed up from my back. Entonces, yo empecé a usar marihuana como para poder aliviar mi dolor de espalda, mi dolor de rodillas y todo eso. Y a través de mi experiencia con ella, I started realizing how difficult it was for patients, everywhere. So we had an opportunity to make a show, and we decided to take it.
Okay. Latinos use marijuana less than all other groups but Asians, so why should Latinos support ending marijuana prohibition? Latinos uso de la marihuana menos de todos los demás grupos, pero los asiáticos. ¿Por qué los latinos apoyan terminar la prohibición de la marihuana?
Porque los latinos, siendo una minoría, podemos hacer una diferencia. We might be a minority, we might smoke, or use less, but we still can make a difference being that minority.
Mm-hmm. Now, what prevents Latinos from accepting marijuana? Is it religion, culture, or something else? ¿Qué impide
I think a lot of it has to do.
Yo pienso
que mucho tiene que.
Los latinos aceptan la marihuana, ¿es la religión, la cultura o algo más?
No, yo pienso que mucho tiene que ver con la violencia que pasa en México. I think a lot has to do with the violence that's going on in Mexico and all the bad advertising that marijuana gets.
Mm-hmm.
En México, la gente, en México hay lugares donde la gente vive de la cultivación de marihuana. People live off of cultivating marijuana, but it's illegal. It's illegal to cultivate it, it's illegal to move it, sell it, everything. So, ese es el problema que tienen los latinos, de que en los carteles están matando, people are dying over a plant.
Yeah, it's a shame. And the drug war violence in Mexico is out of control. Juarez, just the city of Juarez, had more killings than all of the state of California last year. So how can Latinos in America help stop that violence? La violencia de la guerra de drogas en México está fuera de control. Ciudad Juarez había más muertos que todos de las California en el año pasado. ¿Cómo pueden los latinos en Estados Unidos ayudar a detener la violencia?
Yo pienso, this is my personal opinion, I think that with the legalization of marijuana, a lot of the funds that these cartels have will be canceled. They will not have those funds anymore because there will not be that demand from them, O sea, ya no va a haber, si los latinos ayudan a que la marihuana sea legal, se va a acabar todos los lucros que tienen los carteles para poder seguir haciendo sus cosas y pudiendo matar gente y teniendo el dinero para poder controlar las áreas que ellos controlan. I think a lot of it would be over if marijuana would become legal. I think a lot of the problems in Mexico would end.
Excellent. Now, there are frightfully few Latinos involved in drug reform groups like NORML and ASA and LEAP and DP, all these groups. It's so hard for us to reach out to Latinos. So what can we do to reach out to Latinos? Hay pocos Latinos que participan en grupos de reforma de drogas como la NORML. ¿Qué podemos hacer para alcanzar a los Latinos?
Yo pienso que lo que estamos haciendo nosotros, yo y me and my partners, lo que estamos haciendo nosotros para poder hacer, para que nuestra voz llegue a la comunidad latina, yo creo que eso es lo más importante. I think there's a lot of people that should volunteer, their free time to go out and, speak at these meetings and, give their opinion, write letters to city council or whoever they have to write letters to. Just so that they could see that voice is being heard, that there is a Latin community that's supporting this.
Excellent. All right. Now, going back to medical marijuana for a second, what do you think Latinos don't know, or what would you like Latinos to know about medical marijuana? ¿Qué le gustaría saber a los latinos acerca de la marihuana médica?
Yo pienso que mucho de lo que tiene que ver, mucha gente piensa que la marihuana es una droga que no tiene beneficios médicos. Y yo pienso que eso es lo que se le tiene que hacer entender a mucha gente, no nomás latinos, pero mucha gente de otras razas, de que la marihuana no es una droga dañina, o sea, es una planta natural que con beneficios muy, muy buenos para personas enfermas. And I think that's what they need. That's what a lot of Latin people need to understand. I mean, if I could go back to when I was a kid and seeing my grandmother use marijuana and alcohol for her rheumatoid arthritis, and she used to rub it on her to heal the pain that it would cause her, and I mean, if we go back, to those times when people used to use it in their alcohol, or, maybe we didn't see it, but they might have smoked it too, like you're saying about the presidents. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of presidents that used it for, I think it was George Washington, they said he used it for his toothaches, Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of benefits for it. There's a lot of things that marijuana can be helpful for that Latinos or other people in the community don't know about. And I think that's the most important message that we need to get out, is letting them understand what the medical benefits are of marijuana.
Estamos hablando con Justin Rivera de la Cannabis Medical Bilingual Show. We're speaking with Justin Rivera from the Medical Cannabis Bilingual Show, and in Inglés y Español. Can you tell folks how they can get in touch with your show, how they can find your show on the internet or on radio?
Sure. It's you go to rspradio.com, and it's on. Our show is Sundays from 4 to 6 p.m. We're on rspradio.com, and you just log into the link, and it'll let you in right there. Or you can find us on Facebook. It's Med 420 Show on Facebook. That's our page.
Excellent. ¿Y español?
Y en español estamos en Facebook en Med 420 Show, y también en los domingos de 4 a 6 de la tarde por rspradio.com. Estamos en las tardes, ahí nos pueden encontrar para todos los que quieran ver nuestro programa y apoyarnos. We have a live chat, it's live streaming, entonces ahí pueden dejar sus mensajes y ahí podemos hablar y cotorrear ahí podemos contestar todas las preguntas que tengan.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Justin Rivera from the Medical Cannabis Show. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
I want to thank you for the opportunity also, and thank you for letting me be on your show.
All right. Thank you so much. Adios.
Adios.
Sir, do you think there will or should come a time for us to discuss the possibility of legalization and regulation